So they've chosen profits over child safety. For this reason, Roblox is violating Louisiana law.
Now, this is probably the craziest video I've made yet regarding the Schlep versus Roblox situation, with David Baszucki himself making a response to the drama, along with other Roblox employees attempting to expose Schlep and getting completely clowned on and community noted on Twitter. David Baszucki's Roblox account was even taken down temporarily. Chris Hansen himself made a public announcement on his plans to deal with Roblox. A Roblox admin was caught playing extremely disgusting Roblox games, more Roblox YouTubers leaving the STAR program, and there's so much more crazy things to discuss, so make sure to like this video and subscribe if Roblox attempting to expose Schlep is pathetic, and if you agree that David Baszucki needs to step down. And let's see how many comments we can get off #FreeSchlep, and let's get into it. So recently, David Baszucki himself was seen making a tweet forwarding a video he and his high-ranking colleagues made in response to the entire fallout of the Schlep situation. Essentially, this was a rushed-out PR statement, probably vetted by lawyers, as Roblox wanted to issue some sort of damage control statement to stop them from losing billions in stock value. Now, one of their most disgusting statements they issued was the fact that they attempted to expose Schlep and claimed that his methods were as harmful as actual behavior because they pretended to be decoy children in order to expose actual threats to the platform, not only making absolutely disgusting and baseless comparisons, but conflating two extremely different situations and dynamics. But now, in another twist, in the video spearheaded by David Baszucki himself, they are seen indirectly referencing Schlep and claiming that he was the creepy one for apparently reaching out to as a decoy and harming the community in general, when this is simply not true at all.
Yeah, I would also add on the sort of policy violations on the platform and our concerns for the harm to the community. You know, these actors that were coming on the platform, they were reaching out to dozens and dozens of people, and the vast majority of those people were not responding to those engagements, and frankly, were harmed in that process. Right? They were violating our policies, they were normalizing policy violations on the platform, they were harassing people and creeping them out. And we can't endorse harm and policy violations on the platform for any reason, even if it's well-intentioned. That's just not something that we want to allow on the platform.
Schlep has proven that in all the instances in his videos, the reaches out to his decoy account first, to avoid any argument that the person was entrapped. This whole process is to allow the to self-incriminate, so it's easier to prosecute them. The fact that this woman attempts to claim that Schlep is the creep in this situation, and for David Baszucki to stand by and instead agree with all of this and nod his head, shows where Roblox's intentions really are. They wanted to screw over Schlep with any way possible and lie about his intentions, like when they claimed that he only had profit and monetary incentives with making all these videos. Roblox does not care about the truth. They only care about shutting down dissent and silencing criticism, and lying about anyone they objectively hate.
So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms. And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies about being honest about how old you are. Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number three, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior to come and tell us so we can take action. All of those things are against our policies, and all of those things make it more difficult for us to keep the platform safe.
Matt Kaufman in this video also attempts to rewrite the narrative and gaslight viewers by using strawman arguments, claiming that vigilantes, basically indirectly referencing Schlep here, went out on his own volition to contact these users first and then moved conversations to Discord, hence why he was banned for these two reasons. And both these claims that he makes have been rigorously debunked, as Schlep has clearly shown that the conversation started on Discord. There is no example of relocation onto another platform. However, for some reason, these Roblox higher-ups still utilize these two claims as basis to why they screwed over Schlep in the first place. And I want you all to focus on Matt Kaufman, the chief officer who appears in the top left-hand corner of this video and attempts to belittle Schlep's actions to help the platform. Well, in a tweet made by Green Lego Cats, he proves that good old Matt was actually caught having badges from extremely problematic Roblox games, which is very suspicious, and perhaps Matt could provide an answer to why this is the case. Matt has even got Meep City in his favorites on Roblox, an extremely notorious game created by Alex Neutron, which was a feeding ground for and extremely problematic content is abundantly found everywhere. Even when the parties function was taken out, this game still continued to be extremely degenerative and is still being protected by Roblox to this day. Eliza Jacobs, who also featured in this video, even ran a defense for games such as Meep City, claiming it is unfair to blame disgusting developers like Alex Neutron for the actions of the player base which are featuring inside of these games. Which is bitterly ironic, as Alex Neutron essentially facilitated the degenerative behavior on on his game for all these years by introducing features like beds to the game after knowing damn well the ramifications of doing so. The whole effect of Roblox trying to suppress information and silencing people criticizing them like Schlep has actually induced an adverse effect and caused more people to notice the problems with Roblox, with now Indonesia threatening to ban Roblox from the country if it doesn't adhere to child protection laws. This comes all shortly after Qatar banned Roblox from the country as well, so hopefully many more countries also follow suit to pry Roblox into actually doing something. News from the US too is equally bleak for the platform, as the state of Louisiana is actively suing the Roblox platform, and this is what the Attorney General of the Louisiana State Department stated about this.
So they've chosen profits over child safety. It's basically open season for on this app. For this reason and all of the others that we've talked about today, Roblox is violating Louisiana law.
Now, Roblox, of course, attempted to issue an extremely terrible and mundane PR statement, once again probably vetted by their legal representatives, and one of the most egregious lies they stated was that our trust and safety takes swift action, typically within minutes. Now, anyone with half a working brain would know that this was completely untrue, as Schlep himself even proved that this was false when he covered that Roblox often bans the court many days after they were incarcerated and already exposed for their crimes. In one such case, on July the 26th, Schlep made a tweet clearly stating that Roblox had just terminated a named Austin, who they exposed in their last video, but that Roblox kept up their account for a very long time despite the sufficient evidence being shown to them beforehand. They only took action when the matter became public. Roblox themselves has proven that not only are they habitual liars, but they are willing to lie directly in response to lawsuits from any state in the US to cover for their own heinous actions. Chris Hansen, an extremely popular media personality known for his To Catch a series, even released a video on his own Twitter account vowing to hold Roblox accountable after he interviewed the victims and announced that he is collaborating with Schlep himself.
True Blue and I are investigating the of children on the popular gaming platform Roblox. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators and victims of this horrible activity. And we have some collaborators, including Schlep, who have committed to help us in this endeavor.
Now, since Roblox has continued to collapse into itself, the list of Roblox star creators breaking away from the platform has only continued to increase as well. Creekcraft was the largest person to announce that he cannot anymore stand by Roblox's ineptitude and self-destructive behavior, and that he has decided to leave the star creator program. Now, what followed were other Roblox YouTubers such as Remainings, Soilers, Cubink, OGVex, and Kindly Kian also deciding to depart too. The Roblox YouTuber Stake even stated that he doesn't want to be a Roblox YouTuber anymore unless Roblox decides to drastically change its policies and actions, and was even seen going to the Capitol in Utah and protesting to unban Schlep.
Free Schlep! Yeah! Free Schlep! Free Schlep! What do we want? Freedom! Schlep freed! When do we want it? Now!
Yeah! Free Schlep! Free Schlep!
All in all, the situation is only continuing to ramp up and become larger, and Roblox's attempts at smearing and exposing Schlep have only backfired astronomically, with now many more people looking into what they have actively done themselves. So if you all agree that Roblox attempting to lie and discredit Schlep is disgusting, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But anyway, for clarification as this video ends, this video is not intended for hate, harassment, or cyberbullying whatsoever. This video is instead intended for educational and informative purposes only, going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary-style context. I'd also like to clarify that this video is intended for more mature audiences as well, as more mature themes are actively being discussed. So viewer discretion is of course advised. All necessary content has been sufficiently blurred, and this video complies with all of YouTube's community guidelines. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new, and comment your opinions down below about this situation, and join my Discord server to get any updates. My Discord server is discord.gg/Parlo. And with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Goodbye.